It's such a beautiful day and the heat from the sun is just so uplifting. I am going to show you quick and dirty, just one take, how to make crumble. And so I've got the pan heated right now. I'm gonna actually cook with a little bit of coconut oil today and just add a little bit of that to the pan and let that melt in here. I turned the oven off because I had it heated up too quickly, but now I'm putting it back to 5 and I'm going to, it's already pretty hot, but I didn't want it too hot and before I add the Prime Veggie Meat, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be adding Prime Veggie Meat to the pan and just doing a quick and dirty crumble. I have a few things here, the coconut oil, I have a little bit of salt and pepper, and some water that's going to be boiling soon, and I've got this spinach pasta that I'm going to add. I love tagliatelle, yum. So this is ready. I'm gonna go ahead and add in the Prime Veggie Meat. Had some left over here from a demo that I did downtown Seattle at the Central Co-op. We just started there in late October and it's been going really well. We love the customers there and the feedback has been really awesome, so thank you. So that's this container, that's what it looks like on the shelf. And in the pan, it's just, you just get it in once the pan is heated. If you have a good seasoned pan, a well-seasoned pan, you may not need any oil, but it's a low oil product, so it could stick if the pan isn't well seasoned or if you don't use a little bit of oil to cook with. I always have cooked with oil. I try different things. Generally, I use extra virgin olive oil. I just like the flavor that it adds and kind of adds a lot of dimension. I always add a little salt to anything that I'm cooking. And sometimes I have fancy salt, but a lot of times I just have regular Morton's iodized sea salt. Just use whatever you want. Anyway, I sprinkle a little bit on and I add a little pepper. And that's all I'm adding to this crumble. So here it is in the pan here, I'm letting it cook on the bottom side of the crumbles first before I really start flipping it. I don't know if you've ever cooked with ground beef. I haven't really too much, but I have obviously in the past before I became a vegan and ate, food without any animal products. So this acts like ground beef quite a lot. And it's got that heartiness and the texture. People tell us all the time the texture is just like ground beef. And some people tell us that the flavor is better or just like ground beef. But everybody has such a different palate, and that's what we've learned when we've done our demos at the farmers markets and the stores that we're in. And it's so much fun to hear what everybody has to say in terms of flavor. This is made with beets, and beets are so healthy. It's so good for you. They increase the flow of oxygen to your blood, and really they're super nutritious. There's so many different nutrients in beets. Lentils, and also hemp seeds are the main ingredients, and you're getting a ton of fiber and healthy fats. Really a very nutritious meal, but nutritious without forsaking flavor, so it doesn't taste like you're eating something super nutritious. There is an umami to it. There's something a little extra special. Took me a long time. I created this recipe to come up with the exact formulation over almost 2 years, to be honest. This formula here that I launched last summer was selling out every weekend at the farmers markets, and pretty exciting to see that. And talking to so many people about what they're looking for in a plant-based protein and what they're finding. And for me, when I created this, it was really to make a positive impact on people's lives and the earth also, and make something that's really quick and healthy to make and eat. So that's how this came about. It's really, a lot of people are very pressed for time. There's not a lot of time in the day when you have all of the things that you're managing in your life. But you shouldn't have to suffer when it comes to diet and nutrition. And when you're going vegan or plant-based, sometimes it gets a little complicated knowing where to get all your nutrients. So this gives you a huge profile of nutrition, and it is a really wonderful ingredient for whatever you're cooking. So if you want to do pasta, which I'm going to do, You could throw that on top with a little sauce and it's amazing. Tacos, bake it right into a lasagna. So I have some videos where I've done an enchilada. It's very similar. You just toss little bits of the Barts into your casserole dish and in between the layers of whatever wonderful food you're putting in there. And it bakes beautifully. It tastes just like little nuggets of flavor and texture in the dish when it's done. It's really, really wonderful. So this isn't taking that long at all. It's almost done. It's done faster than my pasta is gonna be done. So once I am done, I'm just gonna put it aside. I don't know if you can see that. And then do a little bit of a tomato sauce. I need some fresh basil, and I'm so excited for the summer to come about soon because I am going to start planning this year. I have to start, well, as anybody knows, we have to start planning soon. And fresh basil would be really nice to have in the house. So time to visit the nursery and see what's there. The plant nursery. Or sometimes they have them in your grocery store. You can get a little basil plant. Just keep it drenched in water. It grows. Keeps generating new leaves. And fresh basil is nothing like it. So any kind of fresh spices that you want to add to the Prime Veggie Meat, it just makes it all the more exciting. It's just like anything when you're cooking. The more you add to it, the more love you add to it, the more exciting it gets. So today, though, super simple, just to show you how quickly you can make the crumble. Really no fuss. And again, just to celebrate this beautiful sunshine that's here. It really makes me happy. Although I love the rain too, and we've had a really good rainy season, which is amazing for the plants and everything that's going on. We'll have a better water reserve and hopefully less dryness this summer too. But we'll see. We'll see what kind of summer we're gonna get. Farmers market season is starting in a few weeks, so end of April is our first one, but we're in the grocery stores on Whidbey Island in South Whidbey, and also at the Central Co-op in downtown Seattle, and growing. So we're always looking for your feedback and for new locations where you'd like to see us, and getting into new restaurants too, so that you can taste it before you go out and buy it. So that's it. Here it is. It looks beautiful. It's so great. I'm just gonna throw in some tomato sauce and toss it on my pasta, and super quick and easy lunch in the amount of time that I've been chatting with you. I'm just gonna throw in the pasta there. That's almost done. And this stuff cooks really fast. So enjoy the sunshine. Here's my pasta. It looks so good. Little olive oil, maybe a squirt too much, but you know, that's okay. That's okay. And here we have the Prime Veggie Meat. A little sauce thrown in there. And there's lunch. So delicious. See you soon.